I'm going to DC to play tennis for the first time. I'm going with Jalen, CEO of Hell, of Good Skin, and we get there, and Jalen like almost fought somebody before I got there because I was running late. That's like a theme in my life. I'm always late. 2021, I promise to do better.
Reserve them, their first come, first serve. And so I was waiting literally from the time this one group like started to the time they finished. They were there for like an hour-ish time. Literally right before they're wrapping up, this man comes behind me to start waiting. And I tell him, I'm like, the court down there, because I was up there, so the court down there, they've been there for like 45 minutes. They're going to be wrapping up soon. You should go down there. He just continued and sat there. I was like, maybe he's weird. He's obsessed with me. I don't know. So the people that were there, they were wrapping up. They were finished. And he told me, he was like, oh, they're finished. They're finished. I'm like, why do you keep talking to me? Like, that was what I'm thinking in my head. And so once they like walk out, I grab my little bag and I go over there. You're not here yet. So I just like pull the rackets out, put my speaker out, put the balls out, so we can get started. So while I'm putting the balls out, he comes in, he says, are you about to play? I say, our partner's about to be here. And I go back to what I'm doing. He's still standing in the gate door. He's like, I'm counting this as your time. I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, it's supposed to be couples. You can stay here, that's fine, but I'm counting it as your time. I said, worry about what's going on down there, because they're gonna be done before me. You're not gonna play on this court. You're gonna play down there because they've been there before me. Hitting myself from hitting you with my fucking racket right now. I'm gonna go down there, and he was waiting at that court because there's two separate waits for each court. Right. And I'm like, you need to go down there. And I keep telling him, you need to go down there. And he's like, no. I'm like, do whatever the fuck you want, bitch. And so I'm leave because I'm really not trying to go to jail today. But also, fuck yourself with your tennis racket when I give you this court.
Like, what the hell?
It was like, bruh, why do you care so fucking much? People are so like impatient, like, and I really don't care because I love playing tennis when it's dark outside anyways. I think it's actually really, really fun.
And the weather is calmer.
You know, it could be a little less humid. But first of all, you don't get to tell me how much time I'm gonna be here. Yeah. And actually, last time I was here, I was playing doubles with my friends, and I had walked out to get a ball, and there was these little gay couple waiting, and they were like, how much time do I have left? Until we're done. I get in here and got back to
the same rules as a basketball court. It's like, we got next. Sure, whenever
we're done. Like,
you don't give people a time.
Next might be tomorrow.
Okay.
But you know what? They don't know any street code up here. And that's what happened.
God released a new brand, a new model of mosquitoes this year. Like, they legitimately, I wouldn't even be outside. Like, I would wake up and I would be like, bruh, like, is a mosquito in my house, in my bed? It was wild because, like, normally if you don't scratch them, they won't leave a mark. It didn't matter, like, if I scratched them or not, it left a mark. And I hate, like, marks on my legs. It just, took me out.
I tried to stop to get a phone mount, and I didn't know that Marshalls, well, obviously, I haven't been going to the stores. Like, ever since quarantine, I haven't gone anywhere shopping in person. So I tried to go to Marshalls because I ordered a mount from Amazon, and allegedly it's lost.
Well, Amazon can refund you.
Yeah, I got refunded, but like...
You wanted your mount.
Yeah, I wanted
That's like the worst thing.
So I went to Big Lots. Well, I tried to go to TJ Maxx, and I literally got there at 7:02, and they closed at 7. I was like, this is so trash.
We're gonna die.
I feel like it's something that's eating me.
But it's so easy to like hit it over the fence. So B.
Let's even see if I can hit it at all. I don't think I've ever played tennis.
Well, you're gonna learn today.
They tried to scare. Was it you that tried to scare me? It was you.
Yeah.
Did you guys play already?
No, we just went. That's that 1 hour limit, but we went over there to chill.
Okay, at that moment when that boy, the look of confusion on my face is because I was like, oh, wait a minute. He's waiting for this court that we're waiting for, Jalen. I was actually concerned. I thought it was maybe the guy he tried to fight. And I was like, I'm over here kikiing and being friendly. And Jalen was about to slap him earlier. Lord.
Wait, this is the guy?
No.
Oh. I thought you were the guy that was giving him a hard time.
Oh, the guys before or after?
No, the one after. He like really annoyed me, and I had to like remove myself because I was about to beat him with my racket. And I told him I was like, I'm gonna leave because if I stay here any longer, I'm gonna have to beat you.
I mean, you should have stayed there.
But it wasn't about
I think it was
him.
probably more that
about
I wasn't
me
here yet.
not going to jail.
Still, though, I mean.
Yeah,
well,
like it was. You were waiting there for.
Because he had me like very, very fucked up. I'm like, you have to like shut the fuck up, Rob.
Cause when I looked back and I saw them, I was like, wait, hold up, they were not.
He had me very, very,
Very aggravated. Well, I mean, if y'all wanna, I don't know if y'all wanna do doubles or something.
Oh,
But
no.
I would do doubles.
Are you guys professionals?
Nah, we just volley. I mean, I used to play when I was in high school, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
It's very
We just volley.
rare that we get a good volley.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't care. Are you guys? Do you want to double or you want to wait? Yeah, I'll be there.
I just don't have any eye-hand coordination. Like everyone that was like, Jalen was trying to help me, the guys that we were doubling. What is it? Double, oh Lord, what the police trying to do? Yeah, I don't know. Like, they kept trying to give me pointers. I just couldn't and here's a fun fact. I started off writing with my left hand, but my mom didn't want me to be left-handed, so she made me switch over to my right. So you'll see it like in church, the tambourine, I play with my left hand. Like, I'm more dominant with my left hand, but I write with my right hand. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It was giving embarrassing. I think Jalen was probably embarrassed of me, but it was a great time. I had fun. Obviously, I was there to dance and be cute because I wasn't hitting no balls. Like, I would serve and be like, ooh, and then miss when it came back to me. So I probably won't play tennis again. It was fun though. It was a nice first experience, and it was a good workout. You know, if I was more serious, I would probably do it again, but I like to shop and I like to eat. So this was really me branching out, trying to be, trying to try new things. I'm one of those people that if I try it, I will always try something once. Always. But yeah, that was probably it for me in tennis. Great time though. Beautiful gowns. Great gowns.
It's a blessing to have her as a friend. I think she's a once-in-a-lifetime type of friend, and I'm thankful that we're friends for them. So is this for your bucket list before you move out to the beach?
Why are you in my mind about moving?
I know all see it. I got a second degree just to fuck with people's heads.
I've actually been really thinking about moving next year, but no, I just kind of like, I always want to do something, and I feel like I kind of center my outings around food, and I wanted to change that. So I never went.
So you basically change location to try out people?
No, I'm talking about these activities that I'm doing this.
Oh, alright, cool, alright, cool.
So what he's talking about, I like, before we went back to work, I work in the school system, so I decided that I wanted to do like a week of fun. Even though we're in a pandemic, I wanted to like, you know, just kind of do some things that I hadn't done before. So I think I did tennis, I went to the petting zoo, and I went to the beach, and I did something else. I vlogged most of them, so I'll probably release them later. But
I was going to talk about the moving off on.
Okay. You felt like I was going to choose a state based on what I can do out there for fun?
I was just going to say, you know, Atlanta's got a lot of different cuisines, and, you know, I was thinking about New Orleans, but it might be too spicy. Like, I know that's where you about to go with it. Just making sure.
No. I've been thinking about just moving somewhere where, I don't know, like start over for a year and then see if I like it or not, and then move back if I don't.
It's kind of how I ended up here. I was like, what's the worst that happened? I don't like CP3 for a year.
And look at you. You've been here for what?
2 months.
I think it's 3 years almost.
Sure. Don't let nobody know that. People still just finding out about which way, so whenever this release,
the cat's out of the bag. I was obviously being a nice girl this day. He moved from Baltimore to PG. Why do Baltimore people always do that? Like, you're at most an hour away from home. You did not move away. Bad boy.
So, have you ever been to Top Golf?
No. Matter of fact, first of all, I wanted to go to Top Golf a few months ago, and when I asked you, you were like, that sounds, it's phony, it's dumb. And then when I said I wanted to go to Top Golf, this time you were like, let's go to Top Golf.
I don't recall that.
Okay. I can't stand man. He know that he could recall that. He know when I asked him, he said no. Probably one of his joints was working there or something. He didn't want to be seen with me. I'm gonna have to do some deep diving into this.
I don't recall the story, the scenario. That don't sound like my behavior.
Okay.
I would have been more like, nah, you can fuck with it, I got you. And then it just never happened. You said that, I was like, this sounds great. But the talk down Top Golf, watching you, man, she's something sports.
Every time we play a game, I dominate. I always win. Just for the record, I beat him at the basketball little thing at Dave & Buster's. I've spanked that butt in Uno. And no, he beat me in Top Golf. He got it in Top Golf. But everything else, I be dominating. Don't let me. These men be lying. Michael, what have you beat me in? Ooh, spicy. Well, that's because you're older. I expect you to be ahead of me. He is so rude. He's so rude. I should have hit him right in his neck. Gonna turn the music up on me. Wow. I'm thinking.
I gotta figure out which exit this is. Oh, national holiday.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I know what X is.
I know that Oxford Hill. Huh?
Yeah, my alma mater. I was taking on the tour.
Did you graduate at the new building?
I did not. I had the new gym, but not the new building. We're OGs. These new kids don't know nothing about Road Oxon Hill.
I am Oxon Hill High School class of 2012, and I'm the vice president of that class. So, period. No slander. No Oxon Hill slander is tolerated over these parts, honey. And if you didn't go to the old building, did you really go to Oxon Hill? No.
Where kids got stuffed in lockers.
Sounds terrible. Well, white kids doing this? I don't know black people who stuff niggas,
Why?
other
Black
niggas
people.
in lockers.
It's because the nigga was short. So he can fit.
I hope he sees this video too. So he can tell his testimony.
If
I don't
he
think
does-
it went down like that. You want me to really leave my man into a locker willingly?
I feel like it was a group of boys that put him in the locker. He didn't have a choice.
Nah, I can't see it. You gonna have to hurt me before you put me in the locker.
Well, you're acting like you can't get hurt. Impossible.
Haven't seen it yet. What time you really think we're gonna get it?
It's 3:35. Right? Or is your clock on?
No, that's right.
So yeah.
You think we're gonna get there in 10 minutes?
Yes. We're literally at the exit.
It's gonna be interesting.
Why?
Them niggas like, yo, we said 3:30. Maybe keep moving.
I know, I called it, they said they extended it. That's why I was like, thank you. Real nice.
I would also like to point out that we were late because of him. I got to his house and he was still getting dressed, and all he put on was a shirt and and shorts. He always be talking about me. I'm always late, but every time I get there, he's still. I feel like this is one thing I hate about men. Just because you know that I'm late doesn't mean that you start getting dressed when I'm on the way or when I get there, because I have calculated enough time so that we will be perfectly late on time. And if you make us any more late, we're going to be late. So, yeah, just be on time for yourself. Worry about yourself.
Catch me. Catch me. Catch me. I think I'm falling.
I don't understand how people like exercise with mask on. Do you wear masks when you run? I cannot imagine it. I had to wear a mask all day yesterday when we were distributing materials for work, and I was sick. Like, I could not live this life.
Face shield?
What?
That's why you getting that face shield?
What fit? Yes. I could not fade. Is it?
I'm crawling with my last limbs in the air. I'm calling, reaching out for you. I give my 2 cents to hold on. Hold me, please, just give me attention. I've been seeking hard. I can't feel nothing but pain. Funny and silly.
So happy that I could fit that little jean skirt again, but I should not have worn that to top off. Bending all over the place. What's wrong with me?
My last limbs in the air. I'm calling, reaching out for you.
was much better at tennis than golf. Like, when I say my shoulders really hurt at Top Golf, I will not be going back unless it's like a function, someone's birthday or something. It just wasn't, it was bad vibes. It was fun because I was with Pip Hat, but probably not.
With my last limbs in the air, I'm calling, reaching out for you. I give my 2 cents to hold on. Feel the despair in my eyes. You
My shoulders hurt a little bit.
if I pass out now, I know I would. I think I'm falling down into despair. I'm crawling.
What I can say is Top Golf food was good. It was good. And I heard their drinks are good. We didn't get any drinks. We were just like chilling. But we got the pretzel, like the pretzel with the beer cheese or something like that, and French fries. And they were good. I would go back for the food, but that swinging, Basically, after I sat down, that was it. Pip Hat did the rest of my golfing. Like, every time it was my turn, I was like, you can go ahead. He was probably over me. So I think, I probably enjoyed tennis a little bit more. But Jalen and Pip Hat were great friends to go out with. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye.